Hello, I'm Pete Colonia, Senior Editor of Popular Photography, here in the Pop Photo Optics Lab with Julia Silber, our lab and lens specialist.
Hello.
We're here today with the Tamron 70-200 f2.8, the first telezoom in its SP, Tamron's SP class of super performance professional lenses in about 10 years. Julia, tell us a little bit about the lens.
Well, the lens is heavy. It's about 3 pounds. It's about 11 inches long. And but for its class, it's kind of light.
One of the odd things about the lens is you'll notice that it has virtually no switches on it. Most lenses of this caliber have several zoom locks and focus delimiter switches and manual AF switches. This lens has a single switch, color switch clutch that switches between manual and autofocus. The odd thing about it, when it's in the manual mode, you can't see the markings for the switch, so somebody just coming upon the lens would think that it did not have any switch at all. Julia, how did it do in the lab?
It had excellent SQF, which means that it was sharp and contrast. And on all 3 focal lengths, we tested it at 70, 135, and 200 millimeter. And also, it had slight barrel distortion at 70 and slight pincushion distortion at 135 and 200 millimeter. But the best thing, I think, was its magnification. It started out at 70 at about 1 to 8, and at 200 millimeter it went down to 1 to 2.8. And for this type of lens, I think that's pretty good, wouldn't you say, Pete?
Yes. The autofocus was moderately fast, moderately quiet. It doesn't have a USM or ultrasonic motor for focus, so it's a bit noisy by today's standards and not really quick enough for fast-braking sports, say, for example, or following a bird in flight. But for more sedate subjects, the autofocus in the lens would be fine. The lens doesn't have any O-rings or special protection against the elements like many of its competition, but it mates up with Tamron's 28-70 f2.8, 28-75 f2.8 zoom to make a nice professional pair. Forgetting to talk about
the price, Pete.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, and what's in the box, but you go ahead with the price.
The price, it streets for about $700, which is almost half of what the competition is selling for. So it certainly is a bargain.
And in the box, inside the box, we have a case, a soft case, a pedal lens hood, and a removable tripod collar.
This has been Pete Colonia and Julia Silber in the Pop Photo Lab, Optics Lab. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.